Welcome to YBX Fitness Podcast. I'm Coach Eddie,
I'm Coach Dan.
and we started this podcast to keep everybody informed about what's going on in the gym, keeping our community. What are we doing? What are we doing, Dan?
We're informing our community a little bit about more of what we're doing, what's going on.
What's going on with the gym? What's new?
And yeah, that's about it.
And how we feel about everything.
All right. So what's new? We're new co-owners.
We're in charge now.
HYROX.
HYROX is coming out tomorrow. We're competing.
What you think about it?
It's a lot. It's exciting.
It's exciting. We're also competing in Anaheim in December.
We're not going to be sleeping much.
Not too much. That's what comes with it, for sure.
But hopefully we can pull something out.
Yeah.
So let's start off with we're in charge.
We're in charge.
We are now co-owners of YBX Fitness. We've been working here for over a year now. Now we get to what? Now we get to own it.
Now we're owning it. It's us.
Yeah.
What do we want out of this? What do we want to see out of these members? What do we want to see out of the community? What do we want more of? What do we want less of?
Well, I know for me, I want to see the gym grow.
I think I'm going to start off with what I like to see. These members, they work hard. They're very resilient, and they come here to work every day. I think that's what I like. I would love to see more people coming in and have the same mindset and have that brand of YBX Fitness be known.
Yeah, I'd like to grow the brand, spread awareness throughout our community, start seeing more results with our members. They're working out really hard and want to help them set goals and achieve those goals throughout the year. And I think that's where introducing HYROX is going to take a big part of that.
Right. How well do you think it correlates to our program and how we do it?
I mean, I think a reason why we chose HYROX was because it integrates into what YBX has already been doing so well. So we're taking the endurance aspect of HYROX, combining it with the strength from YBX, and making kind of our own unique blend while still being able to compete later in the year.
Right. What do you think is some of the difficult things that are going to be coming about? I think for me, since we're going to be training for it, the cardio aspect of it might kill.
Yeah, I'm not a cardio athlete. I'm not an athlete like you. But I think it's going to be fun to start working out for that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And I'm going to need your help to stay consistent.
Sure.
So
I'm going to need your help as well.
Okay, we'll just push each other. And we use the members to help us too.
Yeah.
So once they start taking classes, I think we'll all kind of just jump in together.
Yeah, and I think that was really cool too. Like, even though we're implementing HYROX to our program, training for it and doing everything with them at different times. But I think that'll be interesting to seeing everybody's growth.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think this last year, just coaching all the classes and training people, I think I forgot to train myself as well.
Yeah.
And now that we're all going to be doing HYROX, I think it'll be a good way to jump back in. I'll be able to feel what the members are feeling in the classes because I'm going to be doing it too.
Right.
And just overall, I think looking forward to just kind of the journey of it. I don't know where it's going to end, but we'll see how it goes.
True. Side note, something we could talk about later is working in the gym or being a gym owner and how hard it is, even though you're there all day.
Yeah.
How hard it is to train yourself.
Yeah.
Go work out.
I think a misconception is you work at a gym, you get to work out all day.
Right.
And we have maybe a few hours throughout the day just to ourselves.
Right.
And on top of eating and programming and
Clients.
Trying to sleep, trying to make content, finding an hour to work out can feel like a big task.
Right. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
3:30 in the morning. I wake up at 4. I live closer to you than you do. We are open up the gym at 5 a.m. every day.
5 a.m.
Classes, 5 a day. Clients, how many clients do you have a day?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right. And then trying to prioritize some time to work out, time to eat, time to cook. It can kind of pile up.
Right. It can get really, really busy. It can get noisy for sure.
Do you feel like it's taken a toll of you after this
I
past year?
think it's taken a toll for sure. It's been a different type of adjustment.
More mentally or more physically?
For both,
Both.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah. What's like the biggest hit you've taken mentally?
Well, my idea of being a personal trainer and working at a gym would be like, okay, like this is an opportunity for not only to invest in somebody else physically, and on their journey, but for me to also, um, get better in the gym and work on things that are weaknesses to me. I think that it was a misconception of time, uh, and how much I thought I was gonna have.
Yeah. Compared to how much time
We actually
you
have.
realize you have left
Yeah.
in a day. Um,
What do you think? What was the biggest adjustment for you now that you have, or now that we have that title of
now that we're kind of in charge, I mean, I think it's going to be a huge shift in our priorities.
priorities?
I thought I'd come in, train people, work out, have a great time. And it is great, but there's certain things that have to happen every day
Right.
in order for the business to make money.
All right.
Certain things that have to happen that aren't as fun, like cleaning the gym, keeping everything in order, making sales. So I think a big shift in how we view being personal trainers is going to have to change,
True.
which I'm excited about, but I think it's also a big shift.
Yeah. Yeah. Being a jack of all trades in every area, sales,
Yeah.
personal training, coaching,
And I'm
slash.
still trying to be like a better personal trainer, a better coach, but
Right.
now we have like 10 other responsibilities to
Right.
get really good at too.
Right.
So I think the overall pressure that's on your shoulders increases, but I think the rewards at the end can also increase too.
Right.
We both come from pretty different athletic backgrounds, but we ended up in the same spot. I went to school for exercise science, worked as a trainer before, but coming into YBX, I think it was a big shift. There's a lot more knowledge that goes into it and more just acuity to being mindful over everyone in a class or if it's just your client. How have you noticed that your training has changed throughout the year
How my training
when you're training people?
when I'm training people, I think the adjustment from before and now, I guess in a 6 month or maybe 7 to 8 months progress is like, damn, we have to really answer questions that
We have
are
to answer
a
questions.
ton of
We have
questions.
to look like we know what we're doing,
Right.
sound like we know what we're doing.
Right.
And even if we don't know all the time, being able to find the answer,
Being able to find the
which
answer.
I think is a big thing that most trainers struggle with. They just either want to pretend like they know or they don't want to put in that effort to actually go find out later.
Right.
So sometimes when we go and we ask other trainers, how do you adjust with this? What do you think is causing this? And they don't always know. And then, you have to really put in that work to go and find out.
Right.
So what was your, I guess, background before getting into training?
I mean,
How did you end up here?
I ended up at YBX Fitness. Before I played college football, and played throughout my whole life. Started when I was 6 years old, and just been in that fitness kind of the gym vibe, the fitness area since I was young. I mean, my father really kind of implemented all that.
So you've been around trainers pretty much your whole life.
Pretty much my whole life.
Have you kind of absorbed and used those trainers growing up into your training now?
It in terms of coaching, because
Yeah.
we always, I mean, one time that I used to always hear was like, you coach how you were coached, you teach how you were taught.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely like a sum of all my coaches and all my trainers before
Right.
me.
Yeah, so I think that aspect of it is really cool. It's like sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, man, I
Oh
sound
man, my
like
coach used to say that.
I sound like my old coach right
And
now.
I used to talk shit about that guy, so I can only imagine what the
Man,
members are saying about
I
us.
used to hate when they used to say this to me. Now I'm saying it to to X, Y, Z. But I think there is a lot of misconception about how personal training or personal trainers, how their lives could be easy, how this could be a side job.
Yeah.
Or
See a lot of Instagram personal trainers that wake up and it's already 8 o'clock in the morning.
right.
They're
Right.
getting their workouts in, no problem, hour, 2 hours in. They're meal
Right.
prepping. They do a couple classes here and there. But in order to do this full time, you have to put a lot of work in, not only studying on the back end, but being able to make your clients feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and give them the results they want. Because if they don't have the results, they're not going to come back.
Right. And like at the top of my head of other trainers that train a wide variety of people, I think because what we do, we give certain programs to certain people because not everybody has the same physiology or even the same background, day-to-day life. Some people sit in the desk all day. Some people are walking. So it's like knowing that we can't or we won't give the same program to somebody because it won't benefit them if we don't personalize it for them.
So, what would you say is the biggest thing you'd like to see change in our industry, or the biggest struggle that we face as trainers?
I guess the education aspect of it. Just knowing everything in terms of anatomy, fundamentals and movement, and how the body works when training.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the personal training certificates go out there, um, and they don't often have enough depth as we'd like to see in the real world. I have a degree in kinesiology, and I don't always see enough depth even in my undergrad. I think that it's a real struggle that most trainers face, being able to learn the parts of the body and know how people move throughout the day or throughout their lives, and trying to see how it all connects. And I think a big part of the education that we see as trainers should be more than just weight loss, muscle gain, but more about how we move as people.
I think it's a misconception of like the education part, anatomy, biomechanics, the fundamentals of the body, and how we move. Core engagement, I think it's a big one.
I think it kind of stems from a lot of trainers are like kids in college that just want to have a fun side job where they're working
Right.
out and they're hanging out in the gym
Right.
while they still go to school for something else. When it really needs to be like
It has to be taken more seriously
more
for sure.
seriously or just more in depth.
More in depth.
Diving deeper into biomechanics and how our bodies move throughout our lifetime.
Right.
Because it's always changing from when you're an athlete and you're 20 to you're in your 40s, all the way up until we have clients in our 80s.
Right. And soon we realized that like, you only get one.
You only get one body.
Like, you only get one
for now.
So almost taking care of other people in that sense of like, okay, we want you to feel better. You have missing mobility here, or you're in pain in your shoulders, you got pain in your lower back. So that education part really helps us. And I think that's why when we learned from the body engineers program, it helped me a lot. Did it help you?
Yeah, it definitely helped me. It kind of improved my training tenfold, I think.
Right.
How has your training changed throughout this year with your new knowledge, with your hands-on experience, teaching classes, working with clients? How have you seen it evolve?
I think it did something to my confidence when it came to classes and personal training. Like, there's a lot more questions that I can answer. There's a lot more things that we could do. My training was very bland at first. I guess we weren't really doing a lot of different movements, or the warm-ups will kind of be the same in the beginning. And I think now that we're kind of flavored in that aspect, I could do a lot more. There's a variety of things that I could choose from. And be confident in it.
Yeah. And I think just the amount of volume that we hit, the amount of classes or sessions that we hit, getting those reps in, I think we're definitely a lot more confident now.
Yeah.
We've seen some of the same things come and go from the gym, same injuries, same needs. And now I'm able to like jump in faster and be like, okay, this is what we need to do. This is where we need to start. Where before I was like, okay, let me go look this up. Let me go do some research on it.
Yeah.
At least the starting point is coming a lot faster now. Being able to visually see limitations or movement patterns that need adjustments. So funny enough, when I moved out here, I wasn't even looking to be a personal trainer.
Right.
I had the same idea as everybody else. Part-time job, fun to work out, meet some new people. And I found that through getting the reps in, class after class, training session after session, that my confidence grew, that my knowledge base, it grew. and that I just kind of fell in love with it. And now I've hit a personal best with 115 sessions this month, 80 classes. So the big shifts coming from side job to career. I think that's how we kind of ended up now owning a gym, running everything, and still being able to grow as trainers. What would you say is your growth look like in this past year?
For sure, in the numbers. Starting out, I didn't have that many clients, didn't have that many classes. As time went on, increased in both of those categories. And again, the knowledge thing increased.
So not only are we doing more, and it's a lot more pressure, what keeps us going?
I think the people, for sure. The people, I've been blessed enough to have my clients there. I don't know about yours.
Because I get asked a lot, why are we waking up at 4? Why are we staying here till 9?
Right.
Why do we look tired most nights when we could easily just go get a side job at Amazon or something and make twice as much?
Right. I think that, yeah, the clients that I've gotten, they're really cool. They're very down to earth. And they keep me going. They're willing to learn and get better. And the personal training aspect of it is like they're very vulnerable. They come to a gym, they're asking for help, and it's our job to help them physically, sometimes more mentally as well.
I think that's another layer of being a trainer too. We're not just changing people's body, but we have to take a lot of their emotional needs on our shoulders too.
Yeah.
And it's a weird thing that I didn't think of when I first started.
Yeah.
How like connected you become to the people that come to your gym, watching them grow, watching them struggle, all in the same room, sweating together, achieving new goals together. So that was something that kind of hit me, that I was like, oh, I didn't realize I liked it so much.
Right. And it gets really personal. You see somebody 3 or 4 times a week for an hour, you kind of know, you start to know everything about them.
They start to know everything about you.
Right. So I think them keeping us updated on their schedule and their lifestyle and what they're eating, what they're doing outside of here.
Yeah.
Is really
Because
cool.
not only do we see them an hour in the gym, but we're building programs. We're watching what they eat, helping them build nutrition plans. So I'm constantly getting texts of people sending me what they're eating. Is this okay? And, trying to figure out a balance for everybody, because I don't want people to just come in and their whole life is just their workout and a bland nutrition plan. So how it fits in with their lives, how they can still have fun, how they can still eat the things they like, because I'm still eating the things I like, but to balance it all out.
Right.
So that way we could still compete in HYROX and not embarrass ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're kind of starting this podcast just as a way to keep everybody informed and how we're feeling. Almost like a little therapy session where we can kind of get together, unload all the pressure and stress from being gym owners, from working out, from classes and PTs, and just kind of include everybody too that wants to watch us. We can kind of get some feedback on how to make the gym better, how to grow the community, make it stronger, and kind of just give ourselves a little bit more to everybody else.
I'm excited about HYROX implementing it into our gym. I'm excited about this podcast as well. I think this will be a cool thing to do.
What's the next episode about?
Next episode is about, what is it about?
It's about HYROX.
Yep, it's about HYROX. So the next episode is about HYROX, and how we're going to train for it, how our members are going to train for it.
A little road to Anaheim in December.
Road to Anaheim. It might be a little rough first couple of weeks, but we're gonna get the wheels rolling.
It's gonna look like construction site outside.
Oh man,
rough and noisy.
Oh,
all right, thanks guys. Join us on the next one.
YBX Fitness Podcast. Tune in.